आजको हाम्रो टपिक रहेको छ Business Exemptions and Concessions in Nepal, which is as per Section 11 of Income Tax Act 2058. र यो PPT स्लाइड्समा हामीले concessionsलाई industries को बेसिसमा छुट्याएका छौं with their respective section references in the Act. So, starting with the meaning of special industries. यसको definition Industrial Enterprises Act 2076 बाट लिएको छ, जसमा special industries लाई तीनवटा category manufacturing or production based, agro and forest based and mineral based मा classify गरिएको छ, with the exceptions for manufacturing industries. Now, moving towards tax rates. On the Schedule 1, सबै entities लाई लाग्ने tax rate 25% हो. However, because of the provision in Section 11, special industries को income को tax rate मा 20% reduction पाइन्छ, जसको कारण reduced tax rate to special industry becomes 20%. अब बढौं concessions तर्फ. Concessions based on direct employment. यसमा दुईवटा conditions छ. First, direct employment to Nepali nationals. The second, throughout income year. Direct employment चारवटा भागमा विभाजन गरिएको छ. 100 or more, 300 or more, 500 or more, and 1000 or more. र यस सेक्सनको कन्सेसनले गर्दा एप्लिकेबल ट्याक्स रेट रिड्युस्ड ट्याक्स रेटको 90%, 80%, 75% र 70% को दरले हुन जान्छ. र additionally, if the total workforce include at least 1/3 of women, Dalit or disabled individuals, additional 10% concession पनि दिएको छ. Next, concession based on location of operation. This tax concession is applicable for first 10 years. र location तीनवटा categoryमा divide गरिएको छ. Highly undeveloped, undeveloped and underdeveloped. र applicable tax rate is at the rate 10%, 20% and 30% of the reduced tax rate. Next, we have concession based on direct employment and capital investment. यो provision tourism industry except casinos लाई पनि applicable हुन्छ. First, for new industry. Capital investment to be more than rupees 1 billion and direct employment to more than 500 individuals. Ra, for existing industries, capital investment to be increased to rupees 2 billion, not including loan investment. Second, at least 25% of capacity enhancement. The third ma, direct employment to more than 300 individuals. If all these conditions are fulfilled, tax exemptions at 100% for first 5 years and 50% for next 3 years. तर existing industries को केसमा enhanced capacity बाट generate भएको income मा मात्र यो exemption applicable हुन्छ. हामीसँग अगाडिको provision को लागि एउटा illustration पनि छ. Conditions are ABC, an existing industry has increased capital investment to rupees 200 crores, increased installed capacity from 1000 tons to 2000 tons per day, that is 50% enhancement, which is more than 25%, and direct employment to 550 individuals, which is more than 300. So, as a result, annual income has increased from rupees 50 crores to 75 crores. Since all the conditions have been fulfilled, tax exemption is applicable only for the increase in income, that is rupees 25 crores at the rate 100% for the first 5 years and 50% for next 3 years. Next, concession based on export. If कुनै special manufacturing industry ले आफ्नो goods export पनि गर्छ भने additional 25% tax reduction पाउने छ. Next, concessions to industries producing brandy, cider and wine, which should be based on fruits. Ra, your tax concession is applicable for first 10 years only. जसमा area लाई highly undeveloped र undeveloped मा क्लासिफाई गरिएको छ र ट्याक्स कन्सेसनलाई 40% and 25% respectively दिएको छ। नेक्स्ट, यदि कुनै स्पेशल इन्डस्ट्रिज industrial areas or industrial village मा operate गर्दैछ भने for the first 5 years applicable tax rate will be at the rate 75% of the reduced tax rate. अब जाउँ information technology industry मा। Concession based on direct employment. Special industry लाई जस्तै नै हो, the only difference is the applicable tax rate here is 25%. Now, concession based on area of establishment. If the industries involved in these activities are established in government prescribed parks, the effective tax rate will be 50% of the applicable tax rate. That is 12.5%. Now, next, provision for tourism and airlines industries. If such industries are established with the capital investment of more than rupees 2 billion, tax exemptions of 100% for the first 5 years and 50% tax exemptions for the next 3 years is applicable. अब छ concessions to industries established at special economic zone. If SEZ is situated at Himali districts or notified hilly districts, exemption is 100% for 10 years and 50% for ensuing income years. And if SEZ is at other regions, 100% for 5 years and 50% for ensuing income years. Other concessions are 100% for first 5 years and 50% exemption for next 3 income years on distribution of dividend. The next, 50% tax exemption on income of foreign investor. Next, we have the applicable tax rate for the projects involved in construction of powerhouses, generation and transmission of electricity is 20%. Next, where any person has obtained license to produce, transit or distribute hydroelectricity, commences its commercial operation within Chaitra N 2080 BS, the tax exemptions for new project is 100% for 10 years and 50% for next 5 years. For old projects, facilities prevailing on the date of such commercial production will be applicable. Furthermore, this provision is also applicable if the electricity is produced from solar, wind or bioenergy. Also, if any person is involved in exploration and extraction of minerals, petroleum, natural gases and fuel, commences its commercial operation within Chaitra N 2080, concessions are 100% for 7 years and 50% for next 3 years. Next, if special industry, tourism industry, hydropower and information technology industry are listed in recognized stock exchange, the effective tax rate will be 85% of the reduced tax rate. Where special industry and tourism industry capitalizes its profit, that is, distributes bonus share, no dividend tax on such distribution will be applicable. In case of royalty income on export of intellectual property, the effective tax rate is 75% of the applicable tax rate, and on disposal of intellectual property, 50% of the applicable tax rate. In case where a private company with rupees 50 crores or more paid up capital convert itself into a public company, 90% of applicable tax rate is applied for 3 years from the date of conversion. However, this is not applicable to a company compulsorily required for conversion. Further, 50% of the tax rate is applied to domestic reproduction and processing, dairy and textile industries on their sale of its local production. Now, concessions to health institutions operated by community organizations. The applicable tax rate will be 80% of the applicable tax rate. Now, concessions to micro industries. Screen ma micro industry huna satisfy गर्नुपर्ने conditions दिएको छ. So, if it is operated by male, 100% is exemption for 7 years, and if operated by female, 100% is tax exemptions for 10 years. Now, tax concessions for 10 years is applicable in case of operation of trolleybus or tram. 40% is concession. Building and operation of railway, cable car and overhead bridge. 40% is concession. And building and operation of road, bridge, tunnel and railway, airport. 50% of concession. So, next, income from agriculture is exempted from income tax except in the following cases given in the screen. Income of agroforest cooperatives dealing in these transactions are exempted from tax. Their dividends are also exempted from tax. Raw annual interest up to rupees 25,000 paid by such cooperatives are also exempted. Further, annual interest up to rupees 25,000 if paid by microfinance to Rural Development Bank, Post Office Saving Bank and cooperatives under Section 11 accrued on deposit is also exempted from tax. So lastly, person availing these facilities to be treated as a separate person, only one concession at a time, and time-bound facility will be applicable in case of special industry based on location, industry established at SEZ, and to information technology industries. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for upcoming videos to come.